Was candy really better in the good old days?
You don't need a golden ticket to figure it out.
Good enchanted evening.
Welcome to another episode of Good Enchanted Evening. I'm Adam, and again I'm here with my wife Callan, and we are excited for today's episode.
We're going to be trying different candies that originated in the 1800s and early 1900s and see if we like them more than modern day candy.
Round 1.
We're going to be starting with original caramel creams from the Getz Company. Creams were invented in 1917. And so we're going to try to see if we like them and if they should have been around for 112 years. Here we are. Right now it's just caramel, soft caramel with a creamy center.
Yummy. Smells good. And so you notice we have cowtails here. We're going to do that one next. But this one is actually, I believe they're the same company.
Mm-hmm.
And cowtails is just an elongated version of these caramel creams.
And skinnier.
Yeah.
And that actually tastes just like a cowtail. So if you wanted a bigger mouthful of cowtail, go with these. The caramel is nice and creamy and chewy, and then the inside is a little grainy, so it's a nice contrast of textures there in your mouth. Tastes good. I would eat them. I do eat the cowtails. These are the Cowtail Minis, the company's best-selling product. So here, let's open these. See if they do taste any different than the caramel creams.
Round 2.
So here are the Cowtail Minis. And so Cowtails and the caramel creams both come in original flavor, which is vanilla cream, and then strawberry, chocolate, and caramel apple. I personally don't like the strawberry kinds. Whoops.
Flinging
We're
caramel
gonna
here.
edit that one out.
Well, I really enjoy cowtails. I've always enjoyed cowtails. And my dad introduced me to them. They were super tasty. And I would give both the caramel cream and the cowtail out of a 0 to 10 rating. I'd give these like an 8. I really enjoy them.
I really like them. I like the Cowtails a little bit better than the Caramel Chews because the cream on the inside is not grainy. The Caramel Chews has a grainy inside, whereas Cowtails are nice and creamy.
Round 3.
Okay, up next is McCraw's Taffy. Never had this before, but it's made by Hammond's Candies. And that company started in 1920, been making handmade candies ever since. And you can go to their website, check it out, handmadecandies.com, and they make a lot of different candies. So we have the Taffy here today, and we'll give it a try. So
This candy's a little difficult to open. The packaging is similar to parchment paper, and so the taffy peels off of it. Pretty.
yeah, hard to open. But as you can see, we have 3 different flavors: Neapolitan, and right now I've only tasted the chocolate part. And it tastes pretty good. I normally don't like taffy, but I mean this is a lot better than saltwater taffy for me anyway. I know a lot of people really enjoy saltwater taffy.
In comparison to saltwater taffy, it's a lot softer. You can see it's just flaking off.
Yeah, it's hard to open though.
The flavors aren't overwhelmingly strong. They're very subtle.
I can't get the ridiculous,
It's like eating the Dots candies.
but it's pretty good. I think out of 10, I give it like a 5. It's not bad at all.
Round 4.
The next candy is valomilk. Now this one, I really laughed when I was reading up on this company's website about it. So this company, Cyphers, is a family-owned company that was started in 1903. They started producing valomilk in 1931. And how valomilk came to be is one of their line workers named Tommy was drunk on the job. Or too much of the vanilla in the marshmallow mix and it did not solidify, and the owner didn't want it to go to waste, so he scooped it up, put it in some chocolate cups, and the family loved it, and so they kept selling it. And in the 1950s, it was selling so well, they stopped making all of their other products, so now they continue to only make valomilk. And it's a little bit difficult to find. It's not sold very many places, but one place guaranteed to find it is Cracker Barrel. So right now you can see it kind of looks like a Reese's, the same chocolate milk cup shape, but the filling is oozing out already.
And it is delicious. I like valomilk. I had a coworker tell me about it. She's like, "You've never had it before?" And I had to go to Cracker Barrel and get it. And we actually near Kansas City right now. We tried to go to the factory, and they have a factory, but they say they don't sell directly to customers. There's no storefront. There's no nothing. So you don't come by, basically, which was really depressing because I wanted to go see it, see how it's made. But it's really tasty.
It's really gooey. Can you see that? I expected it to be like marshmallow fluff that you buy at a grocery store, but it's very runny, very smooth. It's not grainy at all in the filling. The chocolate, it melts really well in your hands, so you know it's pretty good quality chocolate. Just very, very messy to eat.
You're gonna lick it off your fingers later, which is delicious. Our son loves it. I give this one a 9 or a 10. This is something that I would go and actually want to go purchase and eat for a snack.
Round 5.
Alright, so next we have Atkinsons candies, peanut butter bars, crunchy peanut butter bars. And these little guys I've never had before.
So right off the bat, it's very hard. I was not expecting rock solid. It is crunchy, I guess.
Mine's almost split in half. Kind of brittle, I guess. Very brittle, but not hard to bite into, which is good. I was worried it was going to be like a hard candy.
Reminds me of Butterfingers, the texture, but no chocolate coating around the Butterfingers.
Yeah.
Just the inside.
Just the peanut butter crunchy part of the Butterfinger, slightly different, is what you get here. Brilliant. So that one, I'd say probably like a 6 or 7 out of 10. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. It was good.
Round 6.
So for our next candy, we have Mars chocolate bars. We all know the Mars chocolate company. Forrest Mars created the Ethel M chocolate company, who then make the Mars bars. And he did it out of boredom, actually. He wanted to keep himself from being bored in retirement, and he made this other chocolate company that makes these bars, and we're excited to try it. So to let everyone know, a Mars bar is a toasted almond chocolate bar. We didn't know that beforehand, and because I've never had them before, you haven't had them before, but it sounds good, and we'll see. Ooh, filled with what looks like the marshmallow fluff from the valomilk, but not as runny, I guess.
I was expecting something like an almond joy with a coconut wood. I don't know why I thought about that, but
It's soft.
it's like almost a taffy filling.
It's like a Three Musketeers. It's basically a Three Musketeers. It tastes like a Three Musketeers.
But with almonds. I'd eat this again.
Yeah, I like this one. Mars bars for you there. And I'd give this one a solid 8, I think.
Round 7.
So the last candy we're going to be testing today are Razzles. And these are from the same company that makes Tootsie Rolls. They were started to be made in 1966. I was first introduced to these on the movie 13 Going on 30. And when I asked my mom if she ever had them, she's like, oh yeah, I had this all the time when I was young. I don't think they make them anymore. But Mom, they do. Razzles. Their tagline, first it's candy, then it's gum. So packaging is a little difficult to get into, but it's good. And they have 5 flavors: lemon, raspberry, grape, orange, and blueberry.
So I couldn't decide if I wanted to bite into it or suck it. I bit into it. Wasn't very easy at the beginning. Then you kind of suck on it, it gets a little softer.
I thought it was just fine to bite into. When you do it, it kind of has this chalky texture that I wasn't sure that it would actually turn into gum. But it's gum. I don't think I could blow a bubble with it. But it's gum.
But these are pretty good. And like Callan said, the chalky texture kind of takes you back a little bit in the beginning, but you get to really like it.
Flavor's great.
Yep.
I'd eat these again.
I'd give this one, just because of the type of candy it is, I'd give this one like a 6.
Oh, higher than that.
6 or 7.
So our final test for Razzles, we need to see if we can blow a bubble. Adam has 6 pieces in his mouth. I have 3. You kind of got to get over the urge to swallow it from that chalky texture. Well, Adam, can you blow a bubble?
So the chalkiness of the Razzles is kind of keeping us from blowing bubbles, unfortunately. They're pretty small. And yeah, I mean, it does turn into gum, and it's tasty, but it's hard to blow bubbles with.
Definitely just chewing gum, not bubble blowing gum. Thank you for joining us on this tasting adventure of 7 different candies. To recap, we had caramel chews, cowtails, Razzles,
Valomilk, crunchy peanut butter bars, Mars bars,
and Taffy.
and Taffy. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. We enjoyed eating all this candy. Now we have a sugar rush, and we'll try and see if we can go to bed.
To answer our questions, yes, candy from the good old days is still good. Go out and try some. We'll see you later.